I'm Dyan Reaveley, I'm from the UK. We're at the Ranger booth at CHA 2011 and I'm their senior educator in Europe, so I'm going to show you some of the products. We're going to start with the manila tag and the colour washers. I love the colour washers. Colour washers are a textile dye, but they're great for use in all paper craft as well. These are the 4 new colours that they've brought out, but there's 12 colours altogether. So I like to just spray lightly onto a tag and just mix the colours up. I don't care what colours I use, I just pick them up and use them. And then I take water, because they are quite dark. I like to add some water over the top and I like to get them running. And then I always take another tag and I just blot it over the top. And then I just want to dry it. So if you want them darker, you can just add a little bit more concentrated to darken it off. Oops. And then we'll just roll it. See how it comes a little darker, and you can build it up if you want. If you wanted it really dark, you would just dry it straight away. But I don't want to dry it because I want the colour wash is permanent when heat set, and I want to do something to it beforehand. So I'm just going to take a stencil, all kinds of different stencils. I'm really into letters and circles, and I'm just going to take the one of the pearl mists. Now the pearl mists, yeah, this one will do. The pearl mists are pearl powder. You can see it settle on the bottom there in a solution, and the difference with these as opposed to other mists on the market is that there's no colour. No colour, so the colour comes from the pearl. Most of them, they have the base is actually coloured, so it colours your background as well, whereas this will give you a true background. So I'm just going to lightly spritz through the stencil. I'm going to take it off. I never waste, so I'm going to turn that over. I'm going to press it down. I always clean up. I don't like cleaning, so I clean everything off on something else. My journals are full of pages with cleaning stuff. So I just leave it about 10 minutes. You can see it's starting to react with the ink, and then I'm just going to roll it to dry, and then as I start to heat it, you'll see it start to come more. So it's taken some of the ink away. It's given like a ghosting image, but it leaves you sparkle where it went through the stencil as well. So it's nice and subtle, nice subtle background. So now I want to dry it because I'm going to add a bit more colour wash on the top, and if it's too wet everything starts to run. But can you see now the sparkle coming in there? So this is the positive and this is the negative image. So then I normally would take another stencil and just spray again, just spray a bit lightly through. And again with this one, we're just going to flip. And just dry it. I'm just going to quickly dry it off again. I like contrasts in my work, so I like a bit shiny, a bit matte, a bit bright. So I'm going to take one of my dilution stamps. This is off the round the edge borders, and a black archival pad. I always use archival. I tend to always use black because I use so much colour in my work. I tend to always use black, and so it won't run. And I'm just going to stamp onto there, and then I'm going to use the birds from my bits and bats. Again with black archival, and then we need a spider on this one, I think. I love my spiders. Okay, and this won't run now because we're going to add some more painting on there. So I'm just going to spritz a little bit of colour wash out again. That brush. I'm just going to paint in the leaves, and I'm never precise. Don't worry about it. You don't need to do neat. The way I've drawn the stamps is very sketchy, so we can paint them in sketchy. It will look better when it's finished. It just looks a bit messy at this moment in time. So then I'm just going to get some of the red, and I'm just going to add a touch of red in the leaves as well. Oops. And then I'm going to take the smaller border, oops, sorry. Just around the edge, and then I would probably take, let's see, one of the chickens. Just stamp the chicken on here, and then I'm also going to stamp it on the stamp so I can have the legs. Cut the chicken out. I like to stamp on book page. A lot of the stamps have already got book page on, so if you haven't got any books you can just use those straight away. Just a simple design. And again, I don't do anything neatly, so I don't cut out neatly. Life is too short. Just add a little bit of glue. Just stick it on. There you go. And you can paint this in as well if you wanted. You could with the inks. I quite like it on there, just blank like that, so it stands out. Very quick, very simple, very effective.